morning, everyone. So I've been looking on my timeline and realized some of my videos are not doing that good, but it just be hard because I'm trying to find stuff to talk about, but I will learn as I go. So yeah, still at work, but it's just what I'm realizing. People are very interesting. Boy, when I tell you. So I'm gonna start the video with this part. So somebody was, I was interested in, wanted to talk to me, and they were like, "Dang, you ghosted me. Where you been at? How come you haven't been calling me?" Yeah. So I was just looking at the situation like, whatever. I don't really feel like going through that, but no, I sat and thought about it, and I'm like, people be really out here thinking that you got all the time in the world to be trying to find them. How? Like, first of all, I knew it wasn't going to be one of those, oh, I'm interested in you, let's go out on a date type stuff, because your language was telling me that you just wanted to hit it and go. Now, sometimes, not really saying it's my thing, because it's not. But when I was a little bit younger, I'd be like, yeah, let's just hook up and do something. But right now that I'm getting like a little bit older, it's like, what else can you offer? Like, I don't feel like doing that stuff. And he just got mad and he was just like, well, it don't make sense. I've been trying to get a hold of you. When have you got a hold of me, though? I'm looking at the messages. I'm looking at the time that I had your number. You have not been trying to call me. So I'm over here just like, okay, whatever. He getting in his feelings. And I'm saying the days of chasing somebody that you like are so over. Don't nobody got time to be chasing after you trying to figure out what you want to do or not. After a while, somebody gonna move on to the next person, because if you keep giving signs that you're not interested, I'm not waiting. I'm not. First you said you was busy because you were handling stuff with your son. I said, okay, that's cool. Handle stuff with your son, because I felt like kids come first. But if you're expecting me to keep waiting, and you, when I'm saying that I'm coming to see how you're doing, then you don't really respond, you don't text, you're not picking up the phone, what am I supposed to do? I don't read palms. I'm not about to sit here and figure out what you doing. Like, either you want to see me or you don't. And I don't even want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't trying to lead nobody on, because I wasn't. We were both interested in each other. But when you see that somebody only wants it for one thing and you want something else, then it's like, well, I'm not going to get in my feelings, so keep it moving. Bro, then this morning he go, dang, you went MIA. All the times I text you and you don't even respond, it'll just say read or read. I said it wrong. That's why I said, like, the times of chasing somebody is so over with. I can't do it anymore. Like, y'all be really thinking that somebody's gonna sit here and wait for you, and you clearly got things to do. If you're busy, I can respect that, because I'm busy too. I'm in school and I work. Sometimes I work 2 jobs. But if I'm too tired, sometimes I don't even give that second job even a look, you know? So you do what you can when the time is right. That's all I can say. Other than that, I wanted to comment a little bit about the whole situation with Rihanna. Now, I didn't really know her pregnancy situation, because I didn't know how far postpartum she was. But a lot of people were saying her Super Bowl performance was boring. Now, to me, it wasn't boring. It was fun. It was the other parts of the show that was boring, because everything kept going to commercial. So we didn't really know when I was watching it at the apartment. I didn't even know when halftime was because when I was looking it up on the internet and on my phone, it kept saying, "Oh, halftime will be like from 7:30 to 8 o'clock." But we're not Eastern Standard Time. So ours is, I think, I don't know if it's Central Time in Indianapolis. I have to look it up. I don't know these things. I barely remember what time of day it is half the time. Well, even if I'm at work, I don't even remember. So it's just really interesting. I don't know, like, I ain't out here trying to be no, female Kevin Samuels or whatever, but I be wondering, let me just be a little bit more professional than that. I wonder why, when you like somebody, especially, and I'll say in my generation, like the last video I was saying that, you know, people don't really care that much in my generation about stuff what's going on the internet. Well, yeah, I got told wrong. So, yeah, we do. But it's not to the extent of the other generations, if you know what I mean. Like, my generation, it's like we care a little bit, but we so busy working because the majority of us, like the 90s babies, like 1990, if you were born in 1990, you already 33. So you're 33, you're not thinking about the stuff that you were thinking about when you was a teenager. You might get on social media every now and then and be like, "Oh, this is funny," or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. But if you got to work, you're not going to always be on there. But it's like the generation after us, like something after the 2000s, baby, something else happened. I don't know. And it's nothing wrong. I'm not bashing nobody's generation. You could tell whose priorities is where and who cares about what. It's stupid. Because you could be on TikTok and they could talk about the same, like the content, it's crazy. I'm on TikTok and they will say the same thing. It'll be like four on the page or whatever. It'll be like four content creators talking about the same stuff. And I'm like, y'all can't find nothing else to talk about? Dang. It just be like that. But when it come down to like dating and liking somebody, you by the music that we play in our generation, you could tell. And I'm not saying all of our music was messed up, but you could tell with the generation we were born into, when we were born, music was probably 10 times better than what we experienced growing up as a child. Now, I can't speak for the 1990s babies because if you were born in 1990, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was 96, so I don't know what it was when you were growing up. You know what I mean? Because there's like a few years difference. So it could have been a whole lot better. I mean, I was still in grade school when grade school, kindergarten, maybe even middle school when some good stuff was coming out. As I got older, it just was like, after 2015, it just was like, yeah, here comes the music that's about to be like, eh. But, yeah. But back to what I was saying, like, when it comes down to dating people, you can't even trust these dating apps. Like, I can't tell you how many times I was on a dating app, and they're like, "Man, you sure love to talk to me on the phone, but you don't want to come see me." And I'm like, what do y'all be expecting us girls to do? Like, y'all are supposed to be, and I'm not trying to put no gender roles out here, I'm not. But it's almost like nowadays, the guys are girls and the girls are guys. Like if you gay, that's one thing. That's a whole nother situation. But I'm saying, like, for the people that are heterosexual, it's like really confusing to me how y'all want us to, because I go off of what, if he's interested, then I say something. If he's not interested, then it's like, I'm not gonna chase you. You know what I mean? And I used to do that when I was younger. I like somebody try to, write notes in lockers and stuff like that. All the cheesy stuff that you would do when you were in high school and in elementary, or not elementary, high school or middle school. And it's funny because to see other people responding like, "That's what you used to do," and be like, "Yeah, I wasn't really," but I don't know. It's like, for me, dating is almost hard because people don't want to date no more. Like, I'm not saying just my generation, I don't know, but from what I hear, a lot of people don't want to date. They just want to, see what it's like, and then I don't get it, like the ones that be having kids, and I'm not coming after you if you have children, but I always want to ask this question, like, why do you want to date somebody and you have a whole baby mama or a baby father? Do you not realize how much stress that is on the other person? Like, it's one thing when you have to, like, be used to the fact, okay, they got a kid, so, okay, you accept the child, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, the child is a part of the person. But the other part, and then how do you know if that person ain't got out? It's crazy. It is crazy. Hey. No, the phone, well, yeah, I do. Hold on. There you go.